Right, let's see. Yes, I would like to start Nocturne.exe, please. Fun fact about Nocturne, it uses exclusively public domain music.
You don't say.
Also, this is the only live-action cutscene.
That's all you need.
Yeah. Alright, we're past the intro. So...
Now, I wasn't
yeah,
imagining anything with the chemist halfway through just mixing chemicals.
nope.
Huh.
That's Doc Holiday. She's basically... yeah, she's... in this game she's basically as Q is to James Bond. She gives us stuff with which to kill. I like her.
Excellent.
So, I'm joined today, Arthur Wolf as usual, by Shining Finger and Overminty. So, say hello, you fellas.
Hello, you fellas.
Hello, guys.
Excellent.
Oh, wait, sorry.
So, since you're able to see the stream chat and I am not, how about you share with me whether or not they can actually see the game?
Well, I'm assuming because I can, they should be able to. Yep, confirmed.
Alright, well, jolly good. Let's just get right in there. So, Nocturne, it's an action horror game developed by Terminal Reality, incorporated in 1999. It's a 13 years old game. And apart from the horrible camera angles, the tank controls, the finicky as hell combat, and the fact that it's classic 1990s hard, it's actually a really good game. So,
To be honest, you could have just been describing Resident Evil there, so...
yeah, pretty much. I actually honestly legit prefer Nocturne to Resident Evil though, because Resident Evil is honestly not that scary in a sense, but Nocturne can actually be pretty scary. Mainly because everything that appears on screen that wants to hurt you can hurt you, and bad. It is very easy to die in this game. It should be mentioned that this is one early action horror game that actually has quick saves. And both the loading screens and the manual says, hey, you know what, if you want to have any chance of beating a game, use the quick save function. A lot. So yeah. In any case, it is split into 4 volumes, or 5 rather I should say, ooh, spoilers. And you can play them in any order you like, because they are standalone. They are chronological though, so the Dark Reign of the Vampire King is set chronologically before Tomb of the Underground God, and then Winter City Massacre, and finally The House on the Edge of Hell. I believe the first one is set in 1927, unless I'm entirely mistaken. So this is a 20s and 30s era game, which means that yes, this is actually horror pulp fiction, with everything that includes, which is wonderful. And I suppose let's just start from the beginning, shall we, with Dark Reign of the Vampire King. And we'll start in Chapter 1.
Whoopee.
Also volume-specific loading screens.
Stranger, thank you for coming in on such short notice. The world is a dark place.
Who will protect the world from darkness?
We will.
That doesn't really strike me as a very good password.
Well, you know, first you had to figure out to visit the Department of Biological and Wildlife Research. Is there even such a thing? There probably is. Also, look at those cloth physics and dynamic shadows!
It's actually quite impressive for 1999.
Yeah, it was the first game on PC with dynamic light and shadows.
I suppose I should tell you you'll have a partner on this mission.
A partner? Who?
Svetlana Lopescu. I know you really don't like us.
I don't like anyone. I hate monsters.
And that's our protagonist. He hates everyone.
I don't really see what those two have to do with each other, to be
I
honest.
wouldn't call her a monster. She's only half vampire.
Half
So,
is too much.
the main character is basically a
But it's that
1920s
vampire
goo.
that makes her so ideal for the society.
Pretty much, yeah. The stranger is basically, well, according to his backstory, which is shrouded in mystery, he lost his entire extended family to some sort of monster attack, which means that he's basically the pulp fiction Punisher, only that he specializes in killing monsters and anyone who tries to get involved with the occult or supernatural. So basically imagine Marvel's The Punisher, only he chases monsters, vampires and people who have gotten hold of the Necronomicon.
Isn't that basically Blade?
Nice to see you again.
Well, only if the stranger was half vampire he would shoot himself in the face.
Fair enough.
Have either of you ever heard of the Yathvogil stone?
The Yathki,
When you've heard of it, I suspected you might.
only through legend. It's the holy grail of the vampire world. The vampire who wields it is said to be
Oh,
immune
God,
to
that
the
accent.
things that kill any other
The
vampire.
vampire.
He can walk anywhere, even in sunlight, and strike down
Keep
men
expecting
or
to hear the
women.
occasional blow every now and then.
Yes, those are the legends. Some even suggest that the stone is the petrified heart of an ancient vampire. But legends aside, we think we've tracked down the artifact.
I always thought that it was just as much a myth as
Warnings,
the Holy
smug
Grail.
stranger time.
Makes you think the Grail is a myth.
Smug stranger time over.
Yes, well, we think we might have found the Yathvogil stone. Our intelligence suggests that a castle in Germany by the name of Gaustadt was the last known location of the artifact. Rumors, of course, but reports of strange creatures and supernatural events have been becoming suspiciously more frequent over the past century. But whether the stone is there or not, something is drawing the supernatural to that mountain.
This is beginning to sound like a research assignment.
It's far more important than that. Your mission is to retrieve the artifact. We've surveyed the regions as best we can. Reports that have trickled out over the past 100 years indicate that the journey itself to the castle will be treacherous.
Why is it so important to retrieve this stone? No one here can utilize its full potential. I suspect that not even I would benefit from its powers, since my half-human blood gives me many of the benefits this
Not
stone
about
has
how
ruined
creepy
my
it is and all
business.
that.
As you know, our trophy
Lumberjack
hall is
pretty
filled with
much-
weapons and artifacts of
Lumberjack
great
pretty
value
much,
that will allow an individual to
summed
rule
it all
the
up that
world
it's
should he wield
pretty
the
much
power.
really creepy because the
I think
world
here
is
under lock
clearly
and key,
broken,
we can
but
ensure
nobody
that
seems
they
to
never
notice.
fall into the wrong hands.
Yeah.
Why not simply destroy them?
Some cannot be.
And it should also be noted that this organization, the Spook House, are basically the guys that are in charge of the warehouse at the end of the first Indiana Jones movie.
Guarantee our victory against
They were the ones who filled that warehouse.
Returning to business, we've done some preliminary reconnaissance. Our operatives couldn't penetrate very deeply into the foothills. The entire area is crawling with werewolves.
I thought you killed all the werewolves in Germany.
We tried to find relatives or friends of anyone from the Gaustadt region. We couldn't find one person with any connection to the area. We do know
Oh, and
that
Domus has
small
just
villages
arrived.
in the area were inhabited as late as the
Just so you know.
1850s, but since then,
Just so I know.
no one has had any first-hand contact with anyone there. All the information you need is on your desks, and your travel arrangements have been made. Good luck, and be careful.
Meet me at the elevator when you're ready to leave, stranger.
Man, get off my case, Svetlana. I hate you because you're different. I'm a horribly racist man. Let's see. Let's go visit our favorite lady. Whoosh, camera angles. Whoosh. How's my favorite oh no, wait a minute. There you are.
Stranger, can you come back later? As you can see, I'm extremely busy.
I have to leave on a mission soon.
I see. And you want to know if I have any goodies for you? What's the mission?
Werewolves and vampires.
Vampires? Svetlana just returned from her last mission. I don't suppose she's going on this mission with you, is she?
Yes.
Interesting. Well, I've got the standard Aqua Vampiro that Hamilton Killian helped develop. Better than holy water, he always said. And I have a new item that I just finished. I haven't had time to field test it yet. Basically, it produces artificial sunlight. It takes a while to charge up, but when it does, it ought to fry any vampires, and at the very least, temporarily blind anything else. You'd better not accidentally shoot a team member with it, especially Svetlana. I wonder if this machine will even have an effect on a Dampierre. Either way, it might not be a good
I think I know what we're testing out first.
Svetlana are going to be close shots.
Oh, hell yes.
I'll take my chances. What do you call it?
It's the Charged Radiance Emitter, or more colorfully, the Son of God.
Nice. Anything else?
Nice.
Where did you say you're going?
Germany.
I thought you killed
What
all
else
the...
do you have?
Sorry, stranger, just the standard silver bullets. I've been very busy. You're lucky I was able to finish the sun before your mission.
Still, I like the stranger's take it out. You might not want to shoot your half-vampire friend in the back with the solar ray gun, and he just goes, I'll take my chances. He doesn't give one fledgling fuck whether she instantly turns to ash or not. That is completely not his concern. In any case, we will be visiting the dock at the beginning of every volume, because she usually sets you up with some nice stuff.
I don't have to look up to know the stranger has just entered this room.
And here's a Hercule Poirot
How's your
cosplayer.
thoughts precede you, stranger?
Cut the crap, Hiram. I've known you long enough to know you can't read minds.
Technically, that is true. But you know I can sense intense feelings. And you, my dear fellow, have the most intense aura I've ever encountered. It's obvious you have a new mission that you're not looking forward to. Well, I can't imagine what objection you could have against any mission.
The Colonel assigned Svetlana as my partner.
Oh.
Meet Hiram.
Well,
He's going to feature now and in the very introduction of Volume 2. Then he's dead.
Yeah, I
Spoilers.
remember that character not really lasting all that long.
So, let's head into the dojo and visit our yeah.
Dojo.
So basically one of the demon units from Warcraft 3 is having a sparring match with Mike Tyson.
That seems totally fair.
Let's have a chat with Mike.
Stranger, I'm not used to seeing you here. I thought you did all of your training in the field.
I do.
So you just thought you'd drop by for a visit.
Yes.
Well, Ken's showing me a couple of new mental techniques to use in battle. His teachings have greatly helped me expand my fighting style and my spiritual prowess, as he calls it.
I hear you have a mission assignment. You and Svetlana are to find the Yatpo Gaol.
You hear a lot. It's a damn treasure hunt.
Ah, but the forests are supposedly overrun with werewolves once again. I would gladly join you if the Colonel did not fear human interaction on this mission.
Stranger, come and fight. I'll step out and you can take on Mark. He's got to be the toughest bastard in the world. Even when he's holding back, I can barely last 5 minutes. I'd hate to fight against him when he isn't pulling his punches.
Yes, stranger. Let us spar.
I don't think you'd like the outcome.
All right. Let us
Cocky
know if
little
you change
bitch.
your mind.
Moloch is
Either the
basically the best
stranger's really
character.
brave or he's really stupid.
Well, the stranger is extremely good at what he does, and what he does is kill monster by any means necessary. So if he actually got into a sparring match with Moloch, the first thing he would do is probably pull his guns and put a couple of mercury bullets in Moloch's skull. Mercury is a bonus damage against demons, by the way. Keep that in mind. So,
I don't
hello
think the
there,
stranger
completely
understands sparring.
stereotypical Japanese old master guy. How you doing?
Greetings, stranger. What brings you to this room? Your fighting skills with weapons are unsurpassed. Have you come for me to teach you hand-to-hand techniques?
I already know all the hand-to-hand techniques I need. I prefer weapons.
Surely you did not come here for spiritual guidance.
No. I'm just checking the team's status.
Ah, very well. Moloch is an incredible training tool. His experience, strength, and skill make him the most worthy of opponents. He keeps Haystack on his toes. Haystack cannot just blindly punch. He must focus all concentration.
And the animation clearly shows him just
spiritual
blindly
and
punching
physical,
everywhere, not hitting
like
anything.
Moloch. He must strategize at an intense rate. Moloch is stronger and faster than any other opponent Haystack has fought before.
Well, to be fair, that
Years
is
of
an
training
actual
with
fighting
Moloch.
strategy.
And
The only
Haystack
problem
has
is
yet
that
to
strategy
land a
is
punch.
mostly used by kindergartners.
That is his ultimate
Yeah,
weapon.
and not actually
I
against
think
a
Moloch does
3,000-year-old
this out of order,
demon.
while he waits for his next assignment.
Oh yeah, and
However,
apparently Psi
his
Alpha
will is
keeps screaming that
and
the
his
screen keeps
patience
flickering.
immeasurable.
Well,
in
people have been
ways
mentioning it, but
I am
because of
interested
the
to
way
see
this is
what
set up, I
happens
don't
when
think there's
he
much Arthur's going to be able to do about it.
his punches.
Not really,
Moloch
no.
thinks it impossible. I, however, see the potential of the ex-boxer and know it will one day happen. Haystack already has amazing fighting technique and some knowledge of magic. Most important,
Yep, the heavyweight
the
boxer
drive.
knows how to use
even
magic.
after all these sessions without a single hit on Moloch, Haystack awaits the next session with enthusiasm. He never gets discouraged. That is why
Yes,
it will
can
one day
you
happen.
wrap it up? We sort of
I wonder
have-
if Moloch will show surprise on that first day.
Ah,
I wonder if his demon heart is capable of such an emotion.
there we go. Finally, you're done blathering, and we're leaving. The only reason I'm doing these conversations is because they are unique to the opening sequence of each volume, so if you don't get them now, you will have to restart the volume to actually get them. What's this, I wonder? Oh, Why, it's the developers! Say hello to terminal reality, everyone. Stylish.
Don't like the look of number 7 there.
Now check this shit.
Watch out.
Wait. This one's not a monster.
Are you crazy? He just climbed out of a grave.
I'm telling you, he smells of life.
That's not the only thing it smells of. Hoo-hoo.
No, they're everywhere.
Sentinels. Who are these sentinels?
Huge, monstrous things. Hideous things that will devour you whole.
Come on, Svetlana. He's crazy.
I'm crazy. You come here of your own free will. You're crazy. You'll never escape.
You obviously escaped.
Yes, but I'm not crazy. I'm a genius. I hid in the coffin with my friend's corpse, so when they buried him out here, I could escape. Ah, they found me!
And off he goes, never to be seen again.
I'm not sure. He was totally mad. But
Well,
one
there
thing
goes
I
our
am sure,
greatest mind of our generation.
there are vampires here.
The undercorpse in coffin hiding guy.
Yes.
Still, if there's one thing I like about the Stranger, is how he completely no-sells everything people throw at him. It's like, I'm a great demon, I will rend your soul. No. Because I will kill you. You can just basically hear the blaring metal guitar riff in the background, it's just... they're not playing it. Alright, let's head over here. What's this? Our path is obstructed!
Can't open this gate.
How unusual in a survival horror game.
Actually, now that you mention it, kind of makes me wonder how Nocturne would have been like if the soundtrack was pretty much nothing but 80s rock.
Oh dear, it would have been the greatest game of any generation. Alright, in any case, we need to head over here. And before we do anything else, I'm going to switch ammunition, because we actually have 3 types at current. Ordinary bullets, standard lead fare. We also have silver bullets, with 50% bonus damage against werewolves, and aqua vampira bullets that, well, hurt vampires more. We also have mercury bullets, but we will not be using those very much, since there aren't any demons around. Let's stick with ordinary bullets for now. Hey.
And now the chat is pretty much convinced that you're playing Doom 3.
What's that guy over there doing? Hey! Hey guy! Hey! Hey! Key get! And I guess we can check this thing too. See what's in here. Oh! Ordinary bullets! Wonderful. Do 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 do. Right, now it should be mentioned that there are some random events in this game, such as that little ghoul thing there. Normally, it actually lies down next to the key and plays dead, and then when you approach the key to pick it up, it attacks you.
I guess I'll just have to trust you on that, because, like the chat, I can't see shit.
Well, this is a pretty dark game. It helps a bit to
wing it on what I hear.
yeah, reducing the lighting in whatever room you're in might help a bit. Also, just as a thing to make a point out of, notice that when Svetlana is breathing due to being half vampire, she produces very small puffs, while the stranger produces large puffs because he has a higher body heat.
Smells like fresh air. It might open into the town somewhere.
I can't go on. We're nearing holy ground.
We just tromped through an entire graveyard. Why stop now?
That little graveyard was never consecrated. It's not holy. But the ground here burns my skin. To go any further would be suicide.
Fine. I'll go on alone.
I'll find another way in.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead and enter the village through the crypt. Try to open the front gate. In the meantime, I look for another way in.
Oh,
This
stranger,
is really
you are
sensitive,
so... Yeah.
although.
Yeah, the stranger is just so sassy. I look for another way in. Uh-huh. Yeah, you do that, while I, the human being who can, you know, go anywhere, proceeds with the mission.
I mean, like, whatever. It's not like I want your vampire cuties anywhere near me.
Let's see. We are still using ordinary bullets. Very good. Right, let's go look for some sentinels. Oh god. Away from me, beasts! Oh god, he's in the walls! Actually, he's in the walls. Can I even shoot him from here?
Man, I forgot how schizophrenic the camera was in this game.
The camera is basically the biggest flaw in this game, because holy shit, it will do its best to kill you at all times. In any case, that was a sentinel. Basically a flying grotesque sort of thing, with slightly...
Yeah, I'm gonna admit, all I saw was a bunch of flapping wings. That was bad.
Yeah. You usually fight those like halfway off screen due to their, shall we say, flighty nature. Sort of hard to keep track of them. Right, let's see. Let's investigate this place. Hello. There we go. Now we can at least see this guy a bit. Let's use the wonderful sideways motion animation and see if we can shoot this guy. There we go. We landed a single bullet. That's good start, isn't it? Damn it. There we go. Seriously, aiming in this game is every bit as difficult as it looks. Oh god. Looks like they got reinforcements. Fuck your shit, Sentinel. How about I bug your AI by hiding behind a pillar? What are you gonna do? Yeah, didn't think so.
No, and apparently Domus is convinced that that first beast was apparently humping the air.
That's
Was there a
entirely
rhythmic
possible.
motion?
Entirely possible. Okay, let's see. Second here, because I know that this is one of the few doors in town that actually open. Now this camera angle, seriously. Am I supposed to be able to navigate using this at all? Also, since this enemy is usually killed next to the wall, his wings actually fall through the wall. Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure which angle you're talking about, because there's a major delay on my end. So I'll just assume that all of them are bad.
All of them are bad. In any case, we found another doctor's bag. Doctor's bags, well, refill our health, and they are actually used automatically if you're badly hurt enough, which is really, really good. Hello? There was someone up on that roof. I wonder who that could have been. Right, let's open up this gate. He just flips it up a bit, yeah.
I can't
Oh,
leave without
Domus
Sven.
wants to know how you're able to tell what your health is.
You can only tell what your health is once you're hurt, because a silhouette similar to that found in Max Payne appears in the top right corner. It's one of those minimal UI games. Basically, you don't see any information about your character or what's going on unless it's necessary. For example, if you switch ammunition, you can see your ammunition totals. If you're firing your weapon, the ammunition totals will appear.
Ah, damn it. Grey Gelgoog and Psi Alpha already used the Daikatana joke I wanted to use.
Nothing in here? Then let's head over here. Because I'm sure I saw someone walking on that roof right there. There are quite a bit of tension scares like that in this game. Basically, you get a bit of a musical cue and you see something moving at the edge of your vision and then it just disappears. Because that's scary. Like that.
All I see is a black screen.
Yeah, the tension scares don't quite work when we've got you playing just ahead.
Yeah, I sort of apologize for the screen being dark, but this is a really dark game, so it's sort of supposed to be like that. Now let's see if this guy has gotten bugged as he usually is. And so it seems. I'm just gonna keep fighting enemies off screen so that you never actually get to see a flying sentinel properly.
Stranger? Stranger. I found another way in. What are these horrible things?
Sentinels. I've already killed 3 others. There might be more.
And then one just falls down in the background. Whoop! I'm a big bad sentinel. I'm on screen for the first time. Let's fight. Whoop 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 whoop. Yeah. So next up on the agenda is find these spawned in sentinels and kill the shit out of them.
Thank you, Sveltana, for going up and melee fighting the flying creature.
Yeah, well, if you're close enough, they actually land to fight you, which is great because Svetlana's melee DPS is approximately 10 times that of a sentinel, so she will completely destroy them one-on-one. Which is sort of handy. This is not a luxury the stranger has though, because he can be practically stun-locked by melee enemies, which is bad because you have to shoot things.
Oh, Azram wants to know if it's possible for Svetlana to get killed.
Yes, and that is an instant mission failure.
Oh, wonderful.
This is not really a concern though until the next act. Hello. Go Svetlana, go. Paint the streets with his blood. Seriously, there are ghouls running around all over the place. They're on the roofs, they're in the buildings, they're in the alleyways. Jeez.
And someone else wants to know if it's possible to heal her if she gets damaged.
Ha ha ha! No. This is a classic asshole difficulty game. Basically, if you screw up in even the slightest and you don't have a save to go back to, well, enjoy starting the chapter over, you poor little silly sod. Oop, 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 oop. Let's see, I wonder where that last sentinel is. It's over here, maybe. Well, we're getting dramatic music at least, and Svetlana is going off, and there he is! He was hiding around the corner. That's why I couldn't find him. There, now we shot his shit. Now we get an event!
And Greg Elgood would like to know if the AI is so bad that it pretty much causes Svetlana to needlessly commit suicide.
It's kind of, sort of. I guess we'll see in the next act here now. Well,
Are you friend
you'll see.
or foe?
We are not your enemy.
Well then, greetings. Welcome to the fair village of Falkenberg, strangers. I am the village mayor. What might I call you?
I am Svetlana Lupescu.
Stranger is fine.
I have abandoned my name like a real badass.
I have no idea how you found our little village. It matters not, I suppose. You should return now the way you came. You are both in terrible danger.
What? You mean these creatures?
What?
We can handle ourselves.
But don't you see? It is only a matter of time before an army of those things is sent to replace those you have slain. Please leave. It will benefit no one for 2 more people to suffer as our town suffers.
We didn't come this far to be dissuaded by one man's opinion. Tell us what you know and keep it brief. You can worry about our safety later.
A great evil.
Have I mentioned that the stranger is basically the best protagonist?
No,
No, shut your face, NPC. Stop bellyaching, now tell me what I need to know to go kill things.
Our people settled in this valley after the bloody reign of Andronicus Comminus.
Doesn't stop him though, does it?
Andronicus
No.
ruled in the 12th century.
Impressive. You know our history well. Our people have been here a long time, and each year our village falls deeper into ruin. I feel we've only a few years left. And because of your actions today, we might have even less time. Count Voiku's wrath will descend upon this innocent town when he learns his sentinels have been slain.
Count Voiku?
He is the master of...
I like that
justice
even the
out
stranger
beyond
is
the
just
forest on the
incomplete
mountain that
disbelief at that
overlooks this
name. Count
Tell us about
Voiku.
this count. Not a
Really?
normal man, is he?
valley. What do you mean?
He's a vampire, is he not?
Well, yes. That is rumored to be so.
Why would you suspect such a thing? The flying vampiric beasts? The ghouls wandering our streets?
Knocks on a man outside this village.
Man? What man?
He didn't tell us his name. He was babbling, warning us about the sentinels.
Did he say anything else?
That's all.
How did he escape? The sentinels don't let us wander from town.
Apparently, he hid in a coffin with a corpse and was buried outside of town.
How clever. Well, at least one person has escaped the Count's iron grip. If that madman truly is a vampire, think of the horrors he must be inflicting upon our children.
Your children?
Over the past year,
No,
the
he
Count
said
has taken
children.
all of our daughters.
Yeah.
For what vile purpose
Children.
we can only guess. We tried to fight back, but his sentinels are too many and too strong.
Now that the sentinels are gone, we recommend that you flee the city.
Never. This is our home. We may die defending it, but we will not run like cowards. We are a proud people, and if we leave, our daughters will surely die.
Oh, blue, blue, blue.
I will not ask you to involve yourselves in this horror, but it's obvious that you are capable voyeurs. If you offer your help, we will accept it. But we will not leave this town.
We'll discuss the matter with this Count Voiku. If we can't reason with him,
We will kill him.
A humble village appreciates your help.
Stranger, best
I
protagonist.
pray, for the sake of our town and our children, that you are successful.
Okay, so we have a mission, so I guess we should just hurry. Oh no, you don't, because if you don't go over here and chat to this guy 3 times, you lose out on meeting an important NPC in the next act and have to wait till the next act after that to get a very good weapon.
Tell us what you know
Son of
about
a bitch.
Count Boyku and Castle
Yep.
Gestadt.
I know nothing.
Stranger, you cannot interrogate these people like criminals. You are scaring them even more. I swear, you have the social skills of Attila the Hun. Why don't you let me do the talking?
Well, fine.
Do you know?
Well, sure,
anything
Attila the
about
Hun, Attila the Hun wasn't much of a conversationalist, but goddamn it, woman, he got results.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Some people say they are actually werewolves.
That guy is... Seriously, that guy sounds like he's straight out of Venture Brothers or something. That is the most horrific fake accent.
There was a man who lived in the forest long ago. He might still be
Long
there.
ago.
He was a trapper named Yuri. He's probably the only man alive who could survive out there.
Alright, now we got that line. If we don't get that line, Yuri does not actually appear in the forest.
Oh, Magnus Lord is apparently curious if that's Henry VIII in that picture there.
Yep.
Very surprised if it... Really? Why would he
The
appear
game
here?
basically uses everything that is public domain, because they were not actually terribly wealthy and the budget was actually sort of shoestring even for a game this advanced. So all the music is public domain, much of the artwork is public domain, they even use some public domain textures.
Interesting. I was just thinking, if it's 20s, could they not have used, like, why an English monarch? There's got to be some.
More interestingly, how did an English monarch painting get into a village in the middle of Germany that was supposedly founded in the 13th century? Oh well.
Well,
Man, it's
you
yours.
know, David Hasselhoff was pretty popular outside of Germany. Maybe Henry VIII was popular outside of England.
Alright, result screen. Level time 36 minutes 22 seconds and 1700s. Take that, speedrunners. This game tracks you at hundredths of a second. It also keeps track of your body count. Now it should be mentioned that at the end of this volume we will have a body count that is pretty close to 200. So the tempo is about to go up. Way up.
Good.
Welcome to the part that made everyone rage quit the game. The forest.
Oh dear
Holy
God.
shit. This forest. Oh my god. You have no idea.
So it's not the typical mysterious forest effect.
No, this is a forest that has more evil flesh-tearing werewolves than trees. Also, hidden doctor's bag. If you didn't grab the doctor's bag in the tavern and didn't find this one, congratulations, you are dead. You will not be able to beat this level, period.
The smell of werewolves is overwhelming. They are all around us.
Why don't they attack?
They are toying with us, surrounding us. They will attack soon enough.
Pro tip, ladies and gentlemen, she is not kidding. So switch to your silver bullets, everyone. And we'll head on over here and we'll find a vampire.
It's a vampire.
Oh, sorry, it's a vampire. It's vampires, Svetlana. God damn it.
Why would a vampire carry a stake?
A civil war among the vampires?
There's a werewolf carcass over here. Must have been quite a fight.
Right then, let's go investigate this stake and da-da-da! Our first melee weapon! Wooden stake. Yeah. Take it hard. Now, see that meat there? Don't approach the meat. It's a trap. There are lots of traps in this forest. Because Yuri the Trapper, he is really dedicated to his craft. Like, seriously. Holy shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with the chat on this one. Stranger's
Yay.
animation with
We have come from
the pointy
village
stick
Falkenberg.
looks really
They're
silly.
traveling to Castle
It is
Gestadt.
really silly. Hello?
I don't think
Mr.
anyone's
Yuri, are you
The
home?
smell of life is fresh here. Someone was here recently, but he is gone now.
Also note that bats and other small animals are attracted to the stranger. They will crowd around him and follow him around.
Well, he does have a pretty magnetic personality.
Yeah, he's a real friendly chap.
Will
Oh,
they do
look at
anything
that!
else? Or
A health potion hidden against a background of the same color. I sure hope you remember to pick that up.
God damn it, Terminal Reality. What the hell is wrong with you people?
So let's head over here. Oh, and be very careful when walking here, because if you touch water, you die instantly.
that makes sense.
Also, if you fall more than half an inch, you die instantly. And here you go. Oh no! How am I supposed to progress? And you realize, oh, this is actually a staircase.
Nice job, Cameron.
Yeah, this camera angle is fucking wonderful. Right, so we need to get to that side of the building. Guess which way we're heading?
Down.
The other side.
The opposite direction, of course. Because we need to go upstairs. Run over here. Run around the building. Over and over here. And to the door.
Yuri, we have come from village Falkenberg. We are traveling to Castle Gstaad.
Please come in. These woods are dangerous.
My butt is huge.
Traveling to Castle Gstaad.
Oh my god, it is huge.
Poor place to visit. Come
All that
by,
bending down
not
to pick up
welcome.
lumber, you know, to big
You
traps.
Yeah.
must stop, Count Boyko.
Kill him, if necessary.
Dan, my prayers are with you. My mastery is over the forest. If I thought I stood a chance of beating him, I would have traveled to the castle years ago and killed the Count myself. I'm safe from him here. He avoids the forest and the werewolves that live here. In an ironic way, I owe those beasts my life. My people once were gypsies, well versed in the darker arts. One of our talents was the art of skinwalking. When we first fell under Voiko's thumb, a troop of our bravest men volunteered to wear the skin of the wolf and take to the forest to protect us from the Count. Eventually, he learned to make the winged ones that can pass over the forest instead of through it. The man-wolves grew restless, hungry. After centuries of walking as beasts, our protectors forsook their allegiance to us and grew feral. Our once warriors began to stalk us. They became as great a threat to us as Voiko himself. Now, only I survive. Those of my people not devoured by the wolves were taken by the vampires. Take whatever traps and medicines you think you can use. The traps can be used repeatedly. They are not lethal, but they can slow down the fiercest of beasts. Beware the traps I've hidden throughout these woods. Some are very lethal, and they do not discriminate between man and beast.
So yeah, basically, Yuri here got more characterization than most of the main characters in Mass Effect 3.
Still haven't finished that game.
And now we get blessed crossbow bolts. And an axe. And traps. Basically, everything you see in this room, everything I'm picking up now, you don't actually get if you don't talk to that NPC in first act at least 3 times. You lose out on all of this, and the traps, no way of getting them anywhere else. The crossbows
wait,
you
it's-
can find in the next act, though.
So wait a minute, most of this is just, I don't know, some kind of Schrodinger's item stash? Is
Pretty
that what
much.
you're saying?
Basically, you can't even get in the building if you don't know that Yuri exists, because Svetlana will not call out to him.
And
So
yeah,
all
the
this
idea of
stuff-
just opening a door
Yeah.
is just...
Yeah, so all this stuff, you just locked out of it. It's all missable items.
Again, What the fuck, terminal reality?
Yep. So, by now, if you have been unlucky and haven't explored properly, you have a single doctor's bag. Me, I've been good. So I have, let's see, actually, how much health can I recover? 6 times 30, 1 times 50, 4 times 25, 2 times 30, and another 2 times 30. Yeah. I can basically be killed 8 times over and still survive. Whoever was stupid enough to not find any of this stuff, you have a single 50% health refill and then you have to fend for yourself. Not to mention that, oh, you know that you have 150 silver bullets? Yeah, well, even werewolves take roughly 15. And there are way more than 10 werewolves in this forest, so it is entirely possible to run out of ammunition. At which time, if you haven't visited Yuri to find more ammo, you will be forced to use your ordinary bullets, and it is entirely possible to run out of ordinary bullets as well, in which case you have to rely on the fucking stake. Yes, you will have to walk into melee range with horribly angry werewolves and try to stab them in the chest with a stake.
Won't they be too busy fighting with Svetlana, though, if you have to get to that stage?
They always prioritize you.
Oh, excellent.
They want you real dead-like.
Can you run away?
Where to?
Yeah, pretty much. Where to? If you want to
Sucks.
progress, you are going to continuously run into more groups of angry werewolves. Also, watch out for that rope. Yeah. Instant kill, by the way. So don't get hit by it. It's bad. Here we have some vampires, werewolves. It's been quiet so far. Also, by the way, there are actually road signs in this area, pointing in various directions. The problem is that they are so low resolution and that there is no proper first-person mode, you can't actually read them. So let's quick save, just in case. Look out for the trap here, by the way. Don't walk there, because it's a pit filled with spikes. It hurts. Oh, hello, werewolves. Yeah. Try to avoid damage there. I dare you. I double fucking dare you to not get hit.
That's a good intro to an enemy. 3 at once in an ambush.
Yeah, and that's the thing. That's what the werewolves here will do, continuously. Look at the size of that guy! It's a silverback werewolf! Seriously, I didn't even know those existed.
Well,
Yeah, welcome to Werewolfville. This will now continue endlessly. Also, by the way, if the werewolves didn't get you, here's some more fun stuff. There are instant death pits here. Oh,
Yeah, I
hello,
think it
werewolf.
was around here
Hey.
that I pretty much just said fuck it when I last played this.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah. Werewolves. Fucking werewolves. Oh god, get away! Yeah, and here basically you would have used your one medic bag. So from this point on, check my health. That is the health you would have to beat the rest of this level.
Now I remember why I threw away this game in the first place.
Alright kids,
That's incredible.
Let's quick save. Can you tell where the instant death pits are?
Everywhere.
First step.
There's one right there. And there's one right there. So the only safe spot to walk is either there or here, along the tree line. So you go all, haha, I'm so smart, I'll walk along the tree line and I will be perfectly safe. Because with that many werewolves already killed, there's sure not to be another werewolf ambush coming up. Oh, I'm just kidding, they chase you into the fucking pit. Now imagine trying to dodge these guys when you just, by miraculous chance, have managed to walk right in the middle there. You will of course immediately start backing up, as this is the only way to put any more distance between you and them. You will then back into the pits and die instantly. I hope you had a quick save. Because yeah, there are no checkpoints in this game.
Please tell me that terminal reality is no longer around.
Actually, they continued making games for quite a while, and while the original companies... I'm not sure the original company is still around, but they are still making games. Alright, here's another death pit, and there's another death pit. These ones are actually visible, though. You can actually see these. So I don't really count them as death pits, per se. Since
Best
they're
part is,
avoidable.
because of the flicker, you can also see them.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I don't have that flicker on my screen at all. To me, they
Well,
have
if you
the
were to play the game and then watch the stream a bit, that would help.
Hey, werewolf guy. What are you doing over there? Oh, Svetlana, stop walking into my bullets. Also, stop killing me, Mr. Werewolf, that hurts. Alright, here we are, entering the badass forest area. Now, this area was where I was out of ammunition and down to roughly 1 hit from death without health kits. So, kids,
Tense.
can you tell me what's going to appear just behind this tree line? If you said werewolves, you win the prize. Get away from me, werewolves. Holy shit. Yeah, this is another one where I just say, yeah, try to avoid taking damage. 2 appear from behind, 2 from front, and 1 from the sides. Svetlana will take care of 1, the other 4 will beeline it straight for you.
That and the camera angles didn't help all that much either.
Yeah, then it turns out you were actually supposed to make a U-turn here. So you could just really have completely avoided that entire area, not fought them at all, because it's not actually necessary to go there. You could just walk through the freaking trees. Also, why is there a floating werewolf there? Hey there, floating werewolves. Get down here.
Just waiting.
Yeah. He's like the Batman of werewolves. He's just dramatically sitting on a branch. Watching. Waiting.
Yeah, apparently Greg Elgo is complaining again that you're bad at games.
I'm bad. Okay, okay.
Now, to be honest, I can sympathize this time. I've played this game before. It's pretty fucking hard.
It's pretty fucking hard.
And Elrunia here is apparently sad that you're pretty much playing a game that involves vampires and you're not using your Dracula voice.
I apologize for this fact. Very well, I will switch to the vampire voice for the remainder of this level. Oh look, it's the bridge.
It doesn't look too safe. I think we should try to find another way across.
If you claim that you managed to cross this bridge the first time through, you are a dirty, rotten liar. It killed you like it kills every other player.
You know, I'm not sure I can take the stream seriously anymore.
What do you mean? Oh, look, it is the Castle Gaustadt.
Well, I can make that jump, but I doubt you can. Looks like you'll have to try your luck with the bridge. I will see you on the other side.
I will try my luck with the dramatic slow motion. Nice jump, lady. I am forever alone. So, now that I am alone, and I just have to go back to bridge, surely there will be no more enemies. Fuck you, have werewolves! Stop biting me, you piece of shit!
I'm now just expecting you to walk on the bridge and it turns into werewolves.
It is much greater than that. Look at this fucking camera angle. Let us quick save for victory. Now then, as you can tell, some planks on this very bridge are very different from the others. They are a light brown instead of a dark brown and look clearly like they will fall down, so let's walk on them. Oh, they didn't fall down at all. Perhaps it is safe. It is not safe.
Oh, and Vixelbrump is convinced that you are the most fearless vampire hunter ever.
I have no fear.
Therefore, you must
Alright.
stream.
Let us think for a moment. Which button did I put the jump button on? I have completely forgotten. Ah, it was G. G. And we are dead again. Have you yet figured out the trick to this bridge? Which ones will kill you and which ones will not? Do you have suggestion?
No clip?
Cheating is very good answer, but not the answer. So, how are you supposed to cross bridge? I will give you clue. There is no way of telling which planks will fall and which ones will not.
Well, except that on the stream, break are flickering on and off.
Only
The
in
light-
game
the-
they are not.
the
Also,
light browns
planks
are-
that do not flicker will also fall.
Oh,
Because they hate your guts.
I figured as much.
So, what is trick then? Well, there is silly little trick. Let us see if I can achieve trick.
You walk on the rope.
That is exactly it. The trick is use rope as physical model. Walk on rope along entire bridge.
Wait, what?
How does
They
that work?
probably did not intend for you to actually do this, but it is entirely possible.
Stranger's Act was born circus.
Maybe he was. Are you making fun of the stranger?
Oh no, no. Just
I sincerely hope
Speculating.
not. And we are dead again. So yeah, basically, let us... Whoa.
Whoa.
Also, think to note you are running and you jump. Stranger will not stop when you stop. Stranger will keep running. And will then fall to his death. This to ensure that you simply run and jump and thus avoid falling to death. Like so.
Oh man, you're almost there.
is the trick to run and hope that you don't fall and quick save every spot you stop.
Yes. There literally is no other method until they realize that you could use rope. And even then, you actually have to run and, you know, jump and land on rope, which is pretty hard. So, let's do this properly. We know that this one is dangerous. And he jumped too short, so he... Stranger, why do you deceive me? You are horrible traitor, man. There we go. Now we are safe. Or so we think. Let us jump, and jump again. We are across.
Well, you need to understand. The stranger probably doesn't trust you anymore ever since you started doing that Dracula voice of yours. He's probably convinced you're a vampire now.
That is very possible. Boom. Enhance. Level time. And we kill 42 werewolf. Holy shit, 42 werewolf. Are you fucking kidding me? That is shitload of werewolf. Literal metric shitload of werewolf.
It's also quite a lot of silver bullets if you...
And that is a thing of note. I get extra silver bullet, but I still almost use them all. Ordinary player not get extra silver bullet. Have no fucking idea what the fuck to do. So now we are at Castle Gaustadt. Funny place, because you can sequence break half of castle. Also, you can go grab secret item just at start.
Let's split up and search this place.
Be careful.
Let's split up, gang.
Chinkies.
Stranger go to gate, Svetlana go to right. Actually, we follow Svetlana, because Svetlana take proper path. Don't use that fucking door, because there are only enemies and bad shit waiting for you. So instead, we walk along here, because physics engine allow me to walk in air for a bit. I pass into this mysterious area, am immediately attacked by a fucking vampire. Fucking vampires, how do they work?
A vampire sounds more like a zombie to me.
Get out of my way, ghoul. You are shit tier enemy. They do have interesting AI though. If they get hurt badly, they run away. Which look hilarious. Let us follow them and see where they go. Ghouls run away, get stuck on wall. Silly ghoul.
Well, to be fair, their brains have probably rotted quite a bit, so... somewhat understandable that they're not all too bright.
Now, interesting thing about ghoul. Ghoul shot, fall down. Ghoul not actually dead. They get back up. Bite you in ass. Hurt like hell.
Is there sort of proximity trigger or something for them to get back up?
Is timer. Basically, when
Okay.
down, they recover. And no way of hurting them when they're down.
Good, good.
Bullshit. Now, what is this? Mysterious mural. Oh, wait. Actually, why not use woodsman's axe? I will axe you a question, ghoul. There we go. Melee weapons very good for fighting ghouls, mainly because you can chop off arms, legs and head. Because yes, this game actually have dismemberment physics. Now let us move statue. I hope you realize to move this statue, no way to beat level otherwise. Ancient holy relic found. Holy relic, excellent weapon, good range, stabbing weapon, can kill vampire and ghoul with instant heart shot. Can also be used by running to chase down ghouls, look very silly, like so. I hope you were not planning on using that arm, Mr. Ghoul. Is mine now. As you can see, ghoul is moving, means ghoul is not actually dead, despite being stabbed with giant cross with silver spike on it. What the fuck, ghoul? What are you even fucking made of? And how the fuck did you get back up again? This is getting ridiculous. Any case, almost time to switch over to regular stream, I believe.
Yeah, we were already supposed to do that
Fast.
17 minutes ago.
Whoops.
Well, the chat didn't really mind, so...
In that
I don't really
case, let
mind.
me just show one final thing before I move on. I will quick save here. Then we will move over here. So that we are in good area. And then I will press this button. Night vision first person view.
High tech.
High tech, baby. Also completely useless to navigate darkness, as you cannot see shit. Just a neat detail.
Grey blob. Greyish blob.
Welcome to the world of the blobs. Let us press escape. Let us save game. And we can return at later time. File name is not quick saved game. File name is stream game. Excellent. And now we quit game. For it is time for top 20. This has been Arthur Vampire Wolf playing Nocturne. Thank you for watching. I am probably never doing this voice again, so I hope you enjoy.